So basically, I want to know all about your project and the benefit to have in the society. If you can start on briefing me about the project.
And you have to speak up, all of you. Speak up, really speak up. Otherwise, it will not be recorded.
Like that.
Yeah, shout. Like in a theater.
You will brief me on the basics of the project before we go deep and how it was founded and what drove you to finding that project. Yeah.
Okay, basically, the system is about blacklisting of bad drivers. Okay, the aim is to eradicate the. Okay, what you are trying to do is to prevent loss of property, but using form of assets, cars. So our aim is to, our first target is to, we're trying to focus on the car companies, maybe the taxis, the matatus, and the car hire companies.
What is the main aim of the project? What drove you to starting the project? Maybe you can answer that?
Yeah, we saw many accidents that were occurring on the roads. As you know, our drivers are reckless, and even some of them, they're drunk. So during the night or even during the day, we have a lot of accidents. So we just try to form a team and to see how we can come with a system that will help our country, because many lives have been cut short. Many visions, they had visions, but due to bad driving, it has made it to be very bad. And even as the main means of transport is by road, so we thought that it will really make a good impact by improving the system to take place.
Yeah, that was a very good idea, especially to our Kenyan soldier. As we watch the news recently, there are so many accidents that are happening in our roads, and so many people are losing their loved ones. But how do you think that blacklisting them will stop them from, will stop the accident, or will stop the drivers from overspeeding?
Yeah, us is to have data management in terms of discipline, that whoever causes some kind of misbehavior can be penalized for a certain period or be disqualified from being a member of that organization or that association, CAPS association, in order to instill sanity into the industry.
Okay, from what I get from the explanation, I think you basically as a project will deal with the matatu owners, not the drivers themselves or the matatu circles and stuff. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right, but to go further than that, matatu owners and drivers are one thing in the matatu owners industry, because as of now, the Matatu Owners Association is the one that does vetting of the matatu drivers and conductors on behalf of the matatu owners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are other people who are not in the matatu industry. They have private cars. Okay. Like the car which had an accident in Mombasa and it diverted from the road and killed about 3 children. Will they still be involved in the project?
For the time being, we understand that we are dealing with Taxi Cabs Association and Matatu Owners Association for the instance, for the first time, before we go further than that. Those are the people who are not on display. On the private to private cars, very few, or a few elements that you can find in the society.
Okay, that's nice. I think it's a good job you're doing. It will save us a lot of tears. It will also save Kenya as a society a lot of money. And what can you tell Kavita? What can you tell the matatu owners who are looking for maybe drivers and other people to work in for their in their matatu with their cars. How can they go about it to ensure safety in our roads?
Okay, as the first thing that I'd advise them is to at least try to implement the system. That will save you a lot, because at least you'll have a brief history about that driver. And if you see this is a bad driver, you'll save yourself a lot of loss in the future, a lot of tears or money, damage. So you won't have any problems with your employees. That's what I can say.
Okay, that's great. And I'm sure all of you are software developers, and this is a developing country. Kenya is a developing country. Maybe Mr. David, you can tell us how how do we use this project to obtain our vision 2030?
Yeah. Oh, we are going to.
Stop making jokes.
We're going to make a very, very good system. Okay. I think the blacklisting works this way, that an owner is able to screen and find out who is it actually who does the bad things, and that means someone who is against such a system.